Hey folks, welcome to another joyful and purposeful learning day. This is Chaitanya Gundi. I am a data analytics coach and the co founder of Swachh Data Analytics Hub. I am on a mission to help 1 million young working professionals achieve career growth by learning the skills of data science and data analytics. I am also a fan of martial arts, and I have personally learned martial arts for over 2 years under a very good teacher. And though I could not become black belt, I definitely like to watch movies of martial artists, especially Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. One of the quotes of Bruce Lee, I get inspired every time I think of it. And the quote is, he says, I am not afraid of a man who shows me 10,000 different kicks, but I am far more afraid of a man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Friends, this shows what consistent effort can do in helping one succeed in any endeavor one undertakes. We mistakenly think that it is because of some special ability or talent or genetics or some unusual circumstance like being born in a rich family, having caring parents, and other things which are external that are contributing to the success. Though I agree that these factors play a role, but they play a very minuscule role. The major role is played by consistent effort. And more importantly, consistent effort despite the heat of resistance, despite not feeling like pursuing the learning or pursuing the practice, despite any hurdle or obstacle that comes in the way. Aristotle also said, excellence is not a one time act, but excellence is a result of habit. It's a habit. So, how can we create this consistent habit of learning and increase our chances of success? I list 3 steps. The first step is having a goal in mind which is either medium to long term. And that goal needs to be decided based on factors like passion, factors like whether we will be able to continue learning or practicing it even if we don't receive any monetary compensation. Not the factors which most folks go towards these days is one of them being careers or skills that fetch high paying jobs or that seem lucrative because of other external perks. So the goal needs to be a long term, let us say 5 to 10 years, and it needs to be a strong goal or a proper goal after analyzing ourselves. Having decided on that goal, we need to plan backwards in terms of, let us say, if we have a goal that we will become a data scientist in the next 5 years, what will be our situation or position maybe 4 years from now, and further down 3 years from now, 2 years from now, 1 year from now, what would have been our achievement in terms of learning, and all the way down to 6 months or 3 months. This backward planning will help us in measuring ourselves and will try to help us in coming back on the path when we seem to get distracted or when we seem to face resistance, etc. Once this long term planning is in place, we need to also plan our daily schedule. The only time when most of us can learn is either in the morning, early in the morning, or maybe late at night, because these are the 2 times when there are minimum external distractions. So depending on one's lifestyle and one's body and mind type, one can choose one of these times, but once decided, that has to be consistent every day. Let us say we have kept 1 hour time in the early morning for learning, so that has to be followed despite any challenges or hurdles or any other extraneous situations or circumstances in our life. Along with this planning of dedicated time, equally important is the planning of dedicated area of study. So that study area needs to have minimum external noise and distractions, and we need to follow the habit of learning at the same time at the same place and not learn at different places different days. So the second step is having a consistent and regular learning habit in terms of time, that is daily time, and the consistent area or place of study. The third thing and most important in my mind is enjoying the process of learning. Many of us are on the path of learning these days for various reasons. Like, for example, some may go for career growth, some may go for some other reason like increasing their money or wealth. But what I find is that people are not happy while they are on the learning path. They curse the learning. They always think when this learning will get over and I will achieve my goal, and they think that happiness can be achieved only after attaining the goal. So this not only hampers the learning, maybe they will be able to get a job, but they will not be, in my mind, the true experts or masters of the skill which they have started to learn. So, and the third thing is that they also think that their time is wasted in learning, and if the next learning curve is in front of them, they will hesitate because they will again think that they will have to suffer for it. So friends, enjoying the learning comes from the understanding that the goal attainment is a momentary time instant, whereas the learning journey, along with all the trials, along with all the hurdles and how we overcame those hurdles, what lessons we have learned in the process, what small accomplishments we made in our learning journey, together they contribute to the bulk of our joy. And when we look back to this day in some future point of time, we will remember these moments and cherish them more than the momentary instant of goal accomplishment or award winning. So we need to enjoy this process, and we need to also have faith in ourselves and in God or some ultimate power, that when given the right inputs, the results will come in their own sweet time, but they will surely come. So having that faith will increase our joy of learning, and having the joy of learning will increase our learning effectiveness. So to conclude, the 3 steps which can help us in increasing our consistency towards learning are: first, having a long-term plan, which is a firm plan, then breaking it down into smaller time segments, developing a consistent habit of studying at the proper time and proper place and maintaining it, and enjoying the process of learning. So hope you like this video. If you have any thoughts or ideas, do share them in the comments below. Thank you, and have effective learning and happy learning. Bye.